Anyway, thought I would do an update. It's been a little while. So my last video, I said I would rather drive for Swift than drive for where I was driving. Well, looks like I'm driving for Swift. Doing Swift refrigerated. It's been a while. I'm actually making pretty good money now. I've been doing it for a little over a month. Almost a month. I started on July 2nd. So, but yeah. I couldn't keep doing the job I was doing. It was going to kill me. He was having me work insane hours. It was pretty much an outlaw organization. He, like the last, one of the last days I worked there, he had me doing a 19-hour shift, and by the time I got home, it was about 21 hours, all told. And I got home at like 4:30 in the morning, and he calls me up and he's like, "Hey, can you come back in at 7:30?" Well, honestly, for me to come back in at 7:30, I would have only gotten at most an hour's sleep after working pretty much 21 hours. So, yeah, that wasn't going to happen. And then the truck he had me driving for the last few days had no air conditioning. It was leaking exhaust into the cab, and it was leaking oil onto the passenger side right brakes. So there was like oil all over the wheel. And I told him about it. I wrote it up on the DVIR, and he's like, "Well, what do you want me to do?" was his reaction. And I'm like, "Well, fix your shit, because someone's gonna die. You keep running your operation like this." And yeah, so that was the final straw for me, and I put in my application with Swift Refrigerated. So I'm doing reefer again. Honestly, I'm making more money than I was making driving for him. I'm averaging right about $1,000 a week. So it's not bad. This week hasn't been so stellar. Freight's really slow right now. I don't know what's going on. I'm actually stuck sitting at the Atlanta terminal right now until Monday. It's Saturday. It's right about 9:47 currently. It could definitely be better, but it could be worse too. I also decided to do the mentoring thing again. I got my first student a couple days ago. Still training him. He's not a bad kid. He's a decent driver. He's a little rough around the edges. He listens okay. And definitely an improvement over some of the last students I did when I was mentoring before. The main reason I'm doing the mentoring thing is because I have a friend who wants to become a truck driver, and hopefully within the next month or so, I can get him on the truck and train him. And I don't know if I'll do the mentoring thing full time. I might only do like one or two students every so often, like maybe one every other month or something. I like being solo. It's not bad. But we'll see. One thing I've definitely been getting into pretty hardcore is I've been doing ham radio. I actually have a cool little radio I got in my truck now. It's an FTM 400. It's a 50 watt, 2 meter, 70 centimeter radio. And I can get out pretty far. I can hit repeaters, 30, 40 miles away and have conversations with people. It also has a really cool feature called APRS, which that's the automatic packet reporting system. And, it will show your location on a map in real time. And my girlfriend uses it to track me, keep an eye on me, make sure I'm okay. It also has other cool features, like you can send SMS messages to people's phones, and they can send SMS messages to your radio. All they have to have is or all you have to do is, send an APRS message to a certain address, which is SMS GTE. Include their phone number and whatever message you want to send. They'll get a text message, and then all they have to do is respond to that message, and it will go to your radio. It's pretty cool little feature. But yeah, I got a brand new 2020 Freightliner Cascadia. When I got it, it only had like 17 miles on it, and now I'm up to about 8,000 miles on it, and I've only had it for about 2 weeks. So that was including me going home. I went home for about 4 days, so I'm not doing too bad, all things considered. It's just this last week since I came off of home time on Wednesday has sucked. But yeah, I'm definitely looking at doing more videos, probably doing some ham radio ones, and we'll see how that goes. But for right now, that's pretty much it as far as that goes. Hopefully everybody's safe. We had that crazy shooting down in El Paso today. The friend of mine who I'm wanting to train, he's actually from El Paso, and I guess some of his family members were at the Walmart, so I've been talking with him and hoping that everything's okay with him. But yeah, if anybody wants to contact me over the radio, and I happen to be in the area, my call sign is WE5MAG. That's Whiskey Echo 5 Mike Alpha Golf. And the SSID I have for my truck is -9. So if you go to aprs.fi, you can put in that information, and it'll show you generally where I'm at. It's not always 100% up to date, but it'll show you generally where I'm at. And I set ambiguity on, so it doesn't show exactly where I'm at, just in case. But it'll also show what frequency I'm monitoring. So if you happen to be a ham and I'm in your area, feel free to call out to me. And who knows, maybe we'll have a QSO in person and talk. So anyhow, till next time, y'all drive safe, be safe, good luck, and hopefully everything's going well for you. Have a good evening. Talk to you later.